OCD and ADD, how do you recommend that they go about introducing meditation to these people? And how should they go about it in terms of sort of combining it with necessary medical treatment?
Well, I think, you know, as far as necessary medical treatment, I mean, that's a decision I think you need to be well informed about and get a second opinion on, and make sure that people are not being over-medicalized and being given medication. I've met many North Americans especially who have been on drugs for ADD since they were 14, and it has not been beneficial. So I think you have to take real responsibility for deciding what kind of medication, if really is necessary or not. And I would certainly practice, introduce them to meditation. We've had several conferences in meditatio seminars on meditation and mental health. We brought in experts, psychiatrists, psychologists, mental health workers, and it was very unanimous that meditation is beneficial for mental health. And there is no danger in introducing meditation to people suffering from mental illness, because in a way it's self-selecting. If the person really can't do it or doesn't want to do it, then they're not going to meditate. However, if they do show some interest, but they have a difficulty in doing it, which they perhaps will, then I think the answer is some personalized teaching. In other words, you meditate with them, give them some personal, time and attention, meditate with them maybe for a few minutes at first. With children, I met one of our meditators in California recently who, when she retired, she offered herself to a local school board to work with children with learning difficulties. And she didn't go off and do a 10 years training, but she simply offered herself to go and one-to-one sit with a child and give this child her total attention for 1 hour a week. Total attention for 1 hour a week. And it was very evident that this was having a beneficial influence on the child. So pure attention, loving attention, goes a long way. It takes time, but it may save, and I'm not being simplistic about this, of course medication is necessary on occasions, but at least check out the most obvious, human, simple, non-technological therapies first. And if most children like to meditate, some of course find it easier than others. As I said yesterday, I think it's probably easier for them to learn with a group of other children. So maybe you do that. If you have a child that is suffering, or grandchild that's suffering from attention deficit, speak to the school, or form a group of children with the friends of this child and meditate with them. I think you'll find something quite wonderful could be revealed. And with the other sort of issues, mental illness, depression, it depends on the degree of the depression, the frequency of the depression, the level of OCD, all of those questions. But in principle, there's no reason that you shouldn't try to introduce meditation to them. Maybe don't expect them to react in the way that an ordinary balanced mind might react. But on the other hand, you may be able to give them some special attention that would help them to begin.